On the first Sunday in September, I took advantage of the warm weather to go to a park here in Berlin, called Gärten der Welt, what means Gardens of the World. It's an enclosed park with gardens from all over the world, including Japan, China, South Korea, and Italy. I had been to the park last year in autumn, but unfortunately I didn't get to see the Japanese garden, which was the garden I wanted to see the most. But this time it was open, as you can see from this video. I love walking in nature, watching the seasons change, the patterns, the colors, the sounds. I also love learning about different cultures, and to have the gardens of different cultures in one place, it's incredible for me, especially because I have memories of myself as a child playing in my grandmother's garden. As for the gardens we visited, each one has a special detail that I really liked. The Japanese one made me think a lot about organization, empty space, which I recently learned it's something very important in Japanese culture and is called ma in Japanese. And I love the sound of the water running in the stream. In the Chinese garden, the architecture of the buildings was the highlight for me. In the Korean garden, I also liked the buildings and the stream. In the Balinese garden, I liked the tall palm trees and the details of the statues. In the Oriental garden, I was fascinated about the patterns and the use of writing as an art form. In the Italian garden, I felt something familiar and comforting, perhaps because my grandmother has Italian roots, and the garden reminds me of her. In the Thai garden, I loved the organic shapes reflecting a golden light. As well as walking through the gardens, we took the cable car that runs from one side of the park to another. We get a great view of the area around the park, and you can even see the TV tower in the center of Berlin. I didn't mention it, but the park is a long way from the center of Berlin, about 50 minutes from the TV tower. So this is the map of the park, and here is the entrance. We went to Chinese garden, then Japanese garden, Korean, Oriental and Bali. And then we took the cable car and went up the hill and down and up again. And then, yeah, now we are leaving the park. So it's a huge park. Call it Gärten der Welt.
Allee der Kosmonauten, Oelchaustraße.
Not again. Yeah. Hi, how have you been? I didn't update new videos here, as you can notice it if you are here and if you are following me on this channel. And as you saw in this video, I went to a garden. Actually, it's a park with a lot of gardens inside. And I didn't draw that much in this video, but I want to give you some updates about my life as illustrator, because yeah, this channel, I created this channel because I wanted to share with you my life as a illustrator. So yeah, I'll give you some updates about my illustration life. In the last few weeks, I have been working on my portfolio as an illustrator. I was doing some illustrations to add to my portfolio basically, and also I took a time to finish a course that I was doing, and it was about prospecting as an illustrator. So yeah, I finished this course. Also because it was in the last weeks to me to finish this course, because after, I don't know, I think right now I don't have any more access to this course. So yeah, and I wasn't at that time, you need to do that, or in other way you won't have any more access to this course. So I finished it. And also I was thinking about expanding the markets that I want to work on, because right now I have a portfolio as a children's book illustrator, but I want to expand a little bit for other markets. So I thought maybe expand my portfolio to an editorial market. So thinking about that, I don't have illustrations right now for this market, but I was thinking about what type of illustration that I can do to editorial market. And I remember that I like maps. I think it was last year I watched some videos about how to create maps, but I just did some exercise. I didn't finish a map. And in these last weeks, I got a course about how to illustrate maps. It looks like you did it in a traditional way, but it was made in digital way. So yeah, I did this course and I finished it. I finished my first map. And right now I have ideas to the next maps that I will do. You can see in some parts here the map that I did. Another thing that I was doing these few weeks was I was prospecting. Basically, I was sending emails to publishers and also to agents, because yeah, I want to have an agent to work with me in children's book market. And I got some rejects. Yeah, I got some no's, but at least, you know, I think it's better get a no than don't get any answer, any reply. So yeah, if you are agent or a publisher, just send me an email and I'll be really happy to work with you. Because of all these things I was doing, I didn't post that much here. Actually, I didn't post any video here in the past weeks. And also I didn't post anything on Instagram. And also not just because I was busy, but also because I was unmotivated to create content to Instagram and to YouTube, basically. But yeah, that's it. You can be unmotivated sometimes, and what you can do is just relax a little bit and continue doing your work and try to be motivated again, basically. But yeah, anyway, I'm back here on YouTube. By the way, these days I was unmotivated, as I said to you, about create content, but I was feeling like that I really wanted do some art with traditional media, because it's a long time that I don't work with traditional media. Basically, I just work in a digital way. And I have some oil pastels that I bought because I really want to try them, and I recorded a video. So probably it will be the next video. So yeah, in the next video, have a video about doing art with oil pastels. So I hope you like it, because it was really fun work with oil pastels. I just said you a bunch of things that I'm doing, but at the same time, sometimes actually I'm feeling kind of that I'm not doing enough, you know, like I'm not doing enough art, enough prospection, enough studying. I don't know if it's me, because in my personality I usually do a self-critique, and sometimes I do it very hard. In other words, I have been doing a lot of things here, but at the same time, I don't seem that I'm doing enough. I don't know if you have this same feeling. Actually, I want to ask you, does it happen to you also, like don't feel enough, and in the same way you are doing a lot of things? Because it's hard sometimes to handle it. If so, I would like to know like how you deal with it, because sometimes it's hard to deal with it. What I'm used to think is that, okay, I'm feeling it, but I'm doing enough. I'm doing a bunch of things, and I also need rest, you know? I can do just what I can do and the best way I can do. Sometimes it helps me, but sometimes no. But yeah, anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this vlog, and I hope that it inspired you in some way. And yeah, I see you in the next video. Bye!